Welcome to Bedtime Stories. Please press follow to get notified of new stories and leave a rating. If you enjoy today's story, forward it to a friend. And now, The Adventures of Peter Pan. Once upon a time in the heart of bustling London, there lived a boy who would never grow up. His name was Peter Pan, and he was the embodiment of eternal youth and boundless adventure. On a starlit night, Peter, accompanied by his tiny fairy companion Tinker Bell, visited the nursery of the Darling family. There he met Wendy, John, and Michael Darling. Wendy first meets Peter Pan when he sneaks into the nursery to retrieve his shadow, which he had left behind during a previous visit. Wendy is awake because she has been telling stories to her brothers John and Michael. When Peter Pan realizes that Wendy knows how to sew, he asks her to reattach his shadow to him. Wendy agrees, and as she sews Peter's shadow to his feet, they have a conversation. Peter tells Wendy about Neverland, a place where children never grow up, and where he lives with the Lost Boys. Intrigued by his stories, Wendy decides to accompany Peter to Neverland, along with her brothers. With a sprinkle of fairy dust, Peter and the children took flight, soaring through an open window and into the magical world of Neverland. The children marveled at the breathtaking landscapes of Neverland, mermaid lagoons, dense forests, and pirate-filled coves. They joined Peter's band of Lost Boys. Together they faced the playful but mischievous challenges of this enchanting realm. Among the whimsy of Neverland, the group encountered a cast of colorful characters. Tinker Bell with her feisty spirit and loyalty to Peter, Tiger Lily, the brave princess of the Native American tribe, and of course the dastardly Captain Hook, the one-handed pirate with a vendetta against Peter Pan. Tinker Bell was initially jealous of Wendy, but warms up to her after Peter scolds her for her behavior. Peter Pan introduces Wendy as their new mother, and the Lost Boys are delighted. They quickly accept Wendy and are eager to hear stories from her, which showcase the playful and imaginative nature of Neverland, as well as their innocence. Amidst the swirling mist of Neverland, the age-old feud between Peter Pan and the infamous Captain Hook continued, and soon the battle between the cunning Peter and the dastardly pirate reached new heights. Captain Hook, driven by a greedy thirst for vengeance, devised a scheme to catch Peter, while the nimble boy outwitted him at every twist and turn. Meanwhile, the ominous ticking of the crocodile's clock, hungry for a taste of Hook's flesh, echoed ominously across the waters, a constant reminder of the captain's past misfortune. Navigating through treacherous waters and evading threatening traps, Peter and his companions faced danger at every corner. Yet undeterred by the looming threat, Peter steadfastly set his sights on confronting Hook, once and for all. As the conflict escalated, the decks of the pirate ship became a stage for a fierce duel between Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Despite Hook's cunning and deceit, Peter's tough spirit prevailed, and in a decisive moment, he sent Hook tumbling overboard to meet his fate in the jaws of the waiting crocodile. With their nemesis vanquished, Peter and his comrades emerged victorious, the threat to Neverland finally extinguished. A wave of relief washed over them as they celebrated their hard-won triumph, marking a pivotal moment in their enduring saga. As the children went deeper into Neverland's mysteries, they encountered the elusive mermaids, mischievous fairies, and mysterious inhabitants of Neverwood Forest. Each adventure brought them closer to understanding the magic and wonders that surround them. Yet, as the days passed, the children began to feel a longing for home, torn between the enchantment of Neverland and the comforting embrace of their nursery in London. Wendy, John, and Michael grappled with the timeless dilemma of growing up. After their thrilling adventures and triumph over Captain Hook, Peter and Wendy find themselves contemplating their next steps. Despite the enchantment of Neverland, Wendy begins to feel a longing for her family and the life she left behind. Peter, on the other hand, remains steadfast in his determination to stay forever young and free. As they prepare to leave, Peter offers Wendy a chance to stay in Neverland and become the mother of the lost boys. However, Wendy decides to return home, realizing that her place is with her family, and that she could not remain a child forever. In a bittersweet farewell, Peter, Tinker Bell, and the Lost Boys bid the darling children goodbye. The children return to their nursery, awakening from their fantastical journey as if it were a dream. Yet, the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the echoes of Neverland lingered in their hearts. The tale of Peter Pan became a cherished memory of the darling children, a story to be passed down through generations. As they grew up, the magic of Peter's world remained alive in their imaginations, a testament to the enduring power of childhood dreams. Meanwhile, Peter continued his adventures in Neverland, forever young, forever free. The enchanting world of Peter Pan continued, inviting new children to join the eternal dance of imagination and wonder. And so, as the stars twinkled in the night sky, and the winds whispered tales of Neverland, the story of Peter Pan lives on, a timeless testament to the enduring spirit of youth and the magic that resides within every heart. Thank you for listening to Bedtime Stories. Please make sure you press follow to get notified of new stories and leave a rating. If you enjoyed today's story, forward it to a friend. If you have a suggestion for a new story, send us an email, magicmonorail@gmail.com. Until next time, good night.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Do you have a point of sale system you can trust, or is it a real POS? You need Shopify for retail. From accepting payments to managing inventory, Shopify POS has everything you need to sell in person. Go to shopify.com/system, all lowercase, to take your retail business to the next level today. That's shopify.com/system.